Hey there, Max Rich with Totally Electric Guitars. Doing Love Me Two Times by The Doors. For those of you that are, have played some of The Doors or aware of The Doors, Robbie Krieger is this is his setup, fingers in a Strat. That was his deal. If you don't know how to play with your fingers or haven't been too exposed to it, this is going to be a good little crash course for you in how to kind of blend, maybe more traditional fingerstyle playing with like rock or some sort of classic rock and bluesy sort of influences. A lot of blues players used played with their fingers. From everybody from Robert Johnson up to B.B. King plays with his fingers sometimes. It's a useful thing, and it's a useful tool in your arsenal that often goes overlooked. I know a lot of players who can wail with a pick, but you take their pick away and they can't do anything on the guitar. And that's not really what I consider a valuable commodity on the guitar, is being able to be as versatile as possible. Be able to play with your fingers, be able to play with a pick, upside down, backwards, behind your back, whatever you want. But all these things add up to useful components that you can then display, on stage or in a band setting. And in this particular song, you've got a lot of bluesy influences from the beginning. It sounds like a John Lee Hooker sort of a thing, and it's really got this kind of like Roadhouse boogie sort of a feel to this tune. And then you've got all these little intricate things like that happen. For example, in the pre-chorus, Robbie Krieger fills in a lot of space because you've got an organ player going on that's playing the bass and the chords, so it frees up the guitar player to do a lot of cool stuff. Like for example, in the pre-chorus, right, that sort of a thing. Really, you're not playing chords, you're not playing melody, you're kind of just playing filler in between, and that's really, that in itself is a useful tool. So a lot of good stuff in this lesson coming up for you, so let's get started right now.